Well, hello there, it's Rooney and welcome back to another video. I am currently 22 years old. I turned 22 last week and it is time to go over the before I turn 30 list, and I think it might be the last time I'll be going through it, but I will go into that later, I guess. So yeah, let's get into it, I guess. So number one was to graduate from college, which I did. I graduated this May 2022 in my bachelor's in civil engineering at LSU. So did that. Number two is to travel, which I did this past summer through Europe for more than a month, like 45 days. And I went with a tour group called EF Ultimate Break. Honestly, I don't think I could have planned a trip going through so many countries, but it was very fast-paced and just kind of saw it from a very like tourist view and nothing more. But I would love to go back to Europe again, more of a maybe a solo trip or with some friends and take it slow. And so just a little heads up, I might be taking an adult gap year. Yes, I'm making that a thing. Or if I wanted to kind of further my education, either in engineering or do a master's in something else, I would love to do it abroad, but of course financially if I could do it and if it's really capable, it's something I would love to do, but we will see. Number three is to learn how to cook. Again, I'm not really worried about doing that before I turn 30. There's just no need for it. Julia Child, she's like a famous cook. She created like the famous French cookbook. She learned how to cook in her early 30s, so I'm really not worried about doing that quite yet. Number four is to learn photography and how to edit. I feel like I have a better grasp on how to like edit pictures and how to edit my videos. I'm still using iMovie and I would love to kind of not use iMovie and use something else, but of course I have to invest in some video software and I'm quite not there. I told myself if I reach that point in YouTube that I do make money, I would do it, but I'm very far off from doing so. Number five is to increase financial assets, become finance savvy. I kind of put that to the side because I'm not financially making money quite yet. I haven't started my engineering job. I start that in September, so I would look into that when I have things and the money to invest in. Number six is kiss a guy. I did kiss a guy. It was in Europe. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I did that at 21 actually. I was 21 when I was in Europe. Number seven is get on my longboard. Again, if you didn't know, I fractured my jaw by longboarding. I like fell off and hit my chin. I don't know if I want to get back on. I still have the longboard. I might do it. We'll see. Go to all 50 states. I have not done that, but I did go to New York this summer for like 5 hours, not even a day, and I would love to go back. But I guess that's still visiting. It was Manhattan, but yeah, at least I visit one new state. Number nine is to have multiple streams of revenue. I would love YouTube to be one of those streams of revenue, but then again, I'm very way off from doing that, so. Number 10 is try modeling. Honestly, I might do that. I am going to do that. Once I move and like figure it out, we will try it and see how that goes. Number 11 is get a brand deal. I've gotten emails to like work with different companies, but I just kind of declined them because they weren't like companies I wanted to work with, or like if my values align with them. I want to support companies that are sustainable and either have to do with education or learning new things and just kind of along the lines of that. and not like fast fashion or companies that I just don't really see myself working with or for. Number 12 is to learn how to paddleboard. Honestly, this wasn't learn how to paddleboard. I just wanted to go paddleboarding so bad. I did it. I did it right before I graduated. And am I a pro? Absolutely not. Would I love to like invest in a paddleboard or like to buy one? Absolutely. But I actually, yeah, I crossed that one off because I did do it. So that counts. Number 13, help women everywhere, especially those abroad. I had this idea. I don't want to quite share it yet. And it kind of goes with 14. But especially when it comes to donating money to specific organizations, I usually want to put my money towards women's education and things along that line. Number 14, I had this social entrepreneur idea. Again, I don't need to accomplish this before I turn 30, and because like there's so much time. I think there's so much time. I don't need to be in a rush for anything. Number 15 is make 6 figures. Again, I would love to do it before I turn 30, but like if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. And then 16 I crossed off, which was like, no, I crossed off as in like I'm not gonna be doing this, or like it doesn't have to be on my list. Maybe get married. What? Yeah, no, that's not on this list anymore. Number 17, achieve 6-figure numbers on Instagram and YouTube. I don't think I'll reach it on Instagram. That is okay because I find Instagram to be very superficial at this point. I hate how they show people that I don't even follow on my feed, and it takes forever just to go through Instagram. Like they're making it kind of into like an addiction to like get to the point where you like reach the check mark, and sometimes you don't even reach the check mark. And it's kind of annoying me, and I spend too much time on Instagram and I need to stop. And YouTube, it feels like I joined the YouTube bandwagon too late, and I'm just kind of using it to kind of capture my memories. I'm so glad that I captured memories through my college diaries and now my travel blogs, and they're not the most popular. Like my most popular videos are going to be my advice on engineering, and my most popular videos like how to get an internship. So I love giving advice. There's more to come, so just look forward for that, I guess. So again, like I don't need this to happen. I would love it to happen, but it feels like with YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, there's just so many people creating content that is kind of like overwhelming, and just so much competition that I feel. So I just want to do videos that kind of make me enjoy editing them, you know. 18 is never undervalue your work or even doubt it. This is, I don't know, I just want to live this out through all my life, and I think it's never gonna truly be crossed off. I started a business, Hero Scarves. I just didn't have time for it. It was a lot of work. I first started off like making my own scarves, but then it wasn't really sustainable, so I went to vintage scarves, but that was just so much work and keeping up with inventory that I just decided to end it because it was just a lot, and I was just like going through a lot of changes, graduating college, finishing up college. I was trying to juggle that, and college was just a lot. And this past summer I didn't have time for it because I was in Europe, moving my stuff. There's just like no space in the house that I grew up in, so it's time to like find my place, spread out my wings, you know, once I move out officially. And then number 19, always be willing to help others achieve their goals, which I always am. And if you ask help from me, like I'm definitely gonna help you out if it's something in my power to do so. So that's something I also want to live throughout my life. And then number 20 is create a total of 11 videos, each on my birthday or soon after, diving into the progress of this list until I turn 30. Again, I don't think this list is relevant to me anymore because what I want at 22 is not going to be the same thing I want at 23 or 24 and 25 and so on. So there's no rush to complete things before you turn 30, because 30 is not the end of your life, even though people make it seem it is. I'm currently 22. I guess to my 30-year self, like, stop being in a rush. Take it one step at a time. And so it feels like oftentimes in my life I'm always in a hurry to accomplish things, especially a time when I just like graduated college. I went straight to Europe. I was like, I need to do this now, not later. I could have taken like 2 to 4 weeks before I left and actually like settled and got all my things settled, as I just said. And so I was always in a rush. So 30-year-old Rooney, don't be in a rush so much, you know? So this is the end of the list. I know, short-lived, very short-lived. And I think moving forward, I need to maybe start a journal of like maybe manifestations or things short-term, because when it comes to long-term things, I often change my mind. And it's very hard for me to make decisions all the time and know what I want, and it's something I'm still figuring out, being in your, I guess, early 20s or just your 20s in general. So, yep, that's the end of this list. Short-lived, as I said. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Hopefully I gave you some updates on me, if anyone cares, or if anyone watched this like 10-minute or more video of me just talking, because who wants to hear me talk for that long? But yeah, hopefully you keep watching. And at the current moment I have like 670 subscribers. It's very low, and that's okay. I've accepted the fact. But yeah, this is Rooney, and I hope you come along with me through my 20s, whatever videos I put out. And just want to say thank you for watching. Bye.